Shalom. This is your brother Yakal Laha Kwataza from Wichita, Kansas. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Harakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of the men of Great Millstone, the men of GMS, all right, the rule well. Those are the true prophets of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, if you want to believe that or not. I want to say peace, love, and salutations to the elect. All right. The topic of this lesson is going to be about Mahalaya's video that he just did recently on this brother from Wichita, which I had no clue. I had no clue about, man. And I know exactly why. The brother in the blue right here. Okay, he's from Wichita, and he went all the way to Kansas City to see Mahalaya in the Kansas City camp of Great Millstone, all right? And he ended up running into this brother, and this Jack right here in the white garment, he told him the Lord, he's not dealing with camps, all right? He said it like that, but in a different way, but like Mahalaya said, that there's no he said gripe in between this brother and Kansas City. He just didn't want to, he didn't want to be in the camp. I don't know why. All right. I don't think Mahalaya knows why, but if he does, hey, none of my business. The scriptures say to not meddle with other men's matters. Okay. But this brother in the white, he's in Kansas City too. Okay. And the brother from Wichita in the blue, okay, he ran into him, and he couldn't find the brothers, Mahalaya and the KC camp, okay. But the Lord led him to this man right here, and how you say it, this guy right here in the white, he was going off. Hey, quick. Out of all the times you got to do this, you got to do this right now. Slack you. That was my cat. But, this brother said the Lord ain't dealing with GMS, IUIC, and just camps, So, do your own thing, As long as you're doing the work of the Lord, in truth and sincerity and pushing the truth, which is true. But really, being a lone wolf when you don't have to is not the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All right. Me also being in Wichita and not knowing that this brother in the blue was from Wichita too, believing in the Lord, I was in the same, a very similar, extremely similar predicament as this brother is in right now. I wanted to visit Kansas City, but at the time when the Lord woke me up into this truth, I was really financially down bad. I was still living with my parents. I didn't even have a car at the time. And I was commenting. I was watching all the Great Millstone videos, every channel, and specifically Kansas City because they were the closest. And I wanted to stop by at a camp sometime. And I just wanted to get in be a part of the truth, man. Sup with brothers, man. But there was nobody out here in Wichita. Kansas City's pretty far. And like I said, I didn't even have a vehicle for myself. I had to borrow my dad's vehicle if I were to go to Kansas City, and my father wouldn't even let me do that, So over time, Eddie said, I was commenting on Mahalaya's videos, back when I came into this truth, and Mahalaya, he saw that, I was, I was sincere, and even though I was, I wasn't, Eddie said, I still had a lot to go, far to go. I wasn't even going out there to the highways and byways yet. And it was just me out here, back then, during 2020. And my lawyers told me, I'm always gonna remember this. It's gonna stick with me, and I'm still sticking with it to this day. He told me, he tried reaching out to me and whatnot, because I wasn't even keeping up with my the comments on my YouTube channel. I was just putting up videos and going back into the world, doing whatever I wanted, And he told me, my lawyer told me to just, start, stay in Wichita, and you know, do the will of the Lord to the best of my ability, you know, keep the Lord's commandments, you know, keep watching Great Millstone, stay sincere, and he said, because I put GMS Wichita on my YouTube channel page at the time, not knowing the order, not being decent, doing things decently in order, because I didn't know the order at the time. I was just doing it because I thought that's what you did. You came to the truth, and bang, you throw GMS on your YouTube channel. But Mahalaya told me to take that off, and I did. This is all during 2020 when I came into this truth, started making videos, and how do you say? Yeah, man. I took GMS off, and I changed my YouTube channel name, to Be Strong in the Lord 144, and that's referencing the scripture, be strong in the Lord, and put the whole armor and the whole Slakia. I'm gonna get it, but that one precept, be strong in the Lord and his might, put the full armor of the Lord on, but yeah, man, Mahalaya said, of a roundabout way, and just stay in Wichita, get built up in the spirit, get edified, and just do my thing in truth and sincerity here in Wichita, without the GMS handle. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with not being a part of GMS or having GMS on your YouTube channel. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, man. So yeah, man, ever since then I did what he said, and here we are. And I didn't even know this brother was here in Wichita. He probably just woke up, the Lord just woke him up, just recently, and I'm making this video about, for him, whenever you come back to Wichita, man, if you're seeing this, if you find out about me, comment on my video, or hit Mahalaya, and or just comment on my video, and I'll give you my email. I'll give you my contact info. And you can hit me up. When you come back to Wichita, and we could text, email each other, or whatnot, and we could get together and break bread. Maybe you could join. You could join me out there. Which hopefully, man. I'm hoping. I hope so, man. Because because the scriptures say, two is better than one, roughly paraphrasing, like Mahalaya said in his video, that I got on the screen, man. Two is better than one, and which is, I even though it's comfortable, because I'm used to it, I've been doing, I'm used to it, even though it's comfortable, being by yourself if you're used to it, in this truth. But really, I don't want to be, alone in this truth. It'd be a great help if if you went out there, with me to the highways and byways, if Lord willing, if the Lord, has you do that, join this walk with me, you hold up a sign, or you read the scriptures or whatnot, Slacky, I'm stuttering, but we could work things out, just hit, comment on my video or whatnot. I might comment on Mahalaya's video, about the video about you, man, and or I might text Mahalaya, let him know, ask him if it's okay, if if I should leave my email or my contact info on the comment board, so you could hit me up, So I don't want to do things out of order, but I don't want to do things, to offend the ministry, or do things behind, the men of the Lord's back, Great Millstone's back, I want to follow orders, do things decently in order, and whenever you come back to Wichita, I go out there to the Indian All right, if you live in Wichita, if you've been in Wichita for a while, man, living in Wichita, we all know about the Indian and where it's at. It's downtown. I'll be out there on the weekends. I can't give you a specific day because I usually go, whenever I'm available. Whenever I can on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, but mostly Sundays. And then Friday, and I barely. Sometimes I go out on Saturday, depending on my availability at the time, man. So I go out there for an hour and a half. But if you find out my page, man, my YouTube page, Be Strong in the Lord 144. All right, comment on the comment board, comment on my video, on videos, and I'll send you my contact info, because I can't, shoot, I can't even tell you if I'm gonna go out Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, because the Lord might, have me go out on Saturday, even though I tell you Friday or Sunday, but yeah, I'm trying to make this thing easy, so you can get in contact with me, man, but yeah, man, but you did go to Kansas City, to see the Kansas City Prophets, of Great Millstone. All right, so, and if you don't want to join my camp or join me, that it's whatever, man. It's hope, it's whatever. I could do this thing, on my own, Lord willing, But it would be a beautiful thing if you join, hit me up, contact me, we could break bread, in the spirit, man. Of you, how about Shmi Shai, maybe, it'd be a beautiful thing. If you join me, we go out there on the highways and byways together. It'd be a great help to me, and I'll help you out too, man. On the breakdowns and how to, how to do this thing, and, how to do the work of the Lord. The scriptures. The men of Great Millstone always say, iron sharpening iron, man. We're just, it's just gonna be a better thing, man. But yeah, man, I'm in Wichita. I'll be going out there to the Indian. I'll be right under the Indian too, if I'm not under the Indian, because it might be busy there sometimes, or be loud. They're playing music and you probably can't hear me. I go to across the bridge, right where you enter the bridge, not on the expiration place entrance to the bridge to the Indian, but on the other side where the parking lot is and where those apartments are across the street, And if it's too busy there, very rarely you'll find me down the river, But I don't go there no more, So yeah, man, I'm at the Indian on the weekends, If you find my YouTube channel, my YouTube page, comment on my video. I'll send you my contact info, and I'll let Mahalaya know, So yeah, man, So I don't want to do things without them knowing, man. Just like I came into this truth, and I checked in with them, even though I didn't even know that I had to, but Mahalaya hit me up during 2020, and I took his orders. I checked in with him, and he also just checked in with me again. He finally got our contact info, his number, and he called me and whatnot, and he was just making sure I'm doing things right, and he was giving me the rundown on how to do this thing, do the will of the Lord, man, correctly, and rightfully, okay. So yeah, and I also wanted to mention or say, part of the reason why you couldn't find me is you probably didn't know where I preach at. Obviously, out there on the highways and byways, I go up to the Indian. And another thing, my YouTube channel page, man, I bet you looked up on YouTube search bar GMS Wichita, but I'm not in Great Millstone, but I subscribe to them, man. I agree with everything that they say. I follow their doctrine. you know. But I'm technically not in Great Millstone, you know. And the thing is, I think what this brother in the white meant to say is, it's not about having that GMS Great Millstone name to your channel, you know. But I think he said it wrong, said it incorrectly. I hope that's what he meant, you know. If he's saying the other, you know, if he's saying it, you know, otherwise, you know, then he's going off, man, you know. But yeah, man, if you're doing the work of the Lord in truth and sincerity and following after the doctrine of Great Millstone, you know, to the 100%, okay, then yeah, it don't matter if you got Great Millstone on your YouTube channel, you know, header, you know, page, you know, as long as you're doing this thing correctly, man, okay, and you're in good standings with Great Millstone, you don't have to have GMS on your YouTube page, you know, but yeah, it would be easier, you know. He is correct, man. It is a difficult thing to get in contact with brothers, you know, because you know there's a lot of brothers in Great Millstone, and there's a lot of fallouts and bug outs, you know. So they have to also protect themselves. So that's why it is hard for brothers to get in contact and get with and to come under, you know, the umbrella of Great Millstone, you know, under the wing of Great Millstone, man. It is difficult, man, you know. But don't let that you know, don't let that, you know, draw you away from this truth, man. Don't let that be a spiritual stumbling block from being saved, getting right with the Lord, man. Okay, because when Mahalaya back in 2020 told me to take GMS off my page, my flesh was like, you know, all hurt and butt hurt, but my spirit was like, you know, Mahalaya, you know, he's telling me something for a reason, man. You know, I am doing something out of order. You know, there is an order to this that I didn't know about, you know, and it's not Great Millstone or even my fault, you know, that I didn't know about that. You can't just put GMS on your YouTube channel page, you know, and brothers not know about it, you know. You can't just do that, man, you know. And I you know, yeah, I got butt hurt, my flesh got butt hurt, but my spirit was like, you know, he's right, you know. So I took GMS off my YouTube channel page, still did the work of the Lord, like Mahalaya told me to, you know, because I want to be saved, man. You know, we're doing all this just to be saved, just to hop on a chariot, man. You know, we want to get on those chariots, man. All right, that's why we're doing these things indecently, not indecently. That's why we're doing this thing in decency and order. All right. Can't just do whatever we want, free willy, for lack of better terms, man. We can't just, you know, do this thing however we want, man. All right, the Lord is about order. All right, and there's an order in this truth, man, before you came into it, man. Okay, and you have to follow it. Okay, even if it hurts your feelings, man. All right, and I'm not saying your feelings will hurt, you know. But yeah, man, whenever you come back to Wichita, you know, hope we get in contact. You know, hope we, you know, go out there to the house, end up out there on the highways of always together. You know, I have no particular precepts for this, you know, this lesson. But yeah, man, you know, hope the Spirit, you know, leads you to you know, to my YouTube channel, and we get in contact. All right.